between 5 a.m. and 7 p.m., these are the people who can operate. 5 and 7. You notice we never say 5 and 8, 5 and 7. Lock up your shop, 7, and you have time to go home for 8, so they inside. So you don't like the gorilla when they had the dry broke down the door because the task force they come and at 8 o'clock. Fuel stations, fuel depots, LPG suppliers, LPS depots, LPG distributors. You can open from 5 to 7. Public transportation providers, buses, most can only operate between 5 and 7. And remember, you cannot cross your locality for kicks. It must be for a purpose. It must be that you are an essential worker coming from Cayo to Belize City because that's the way your job there and you are required to be physically on that job. Bakeries and tortilla factories, 5 to 7. Agro-processors, food and carbonated and other beverage manufacturers, 5 to 7. Agricultural and aquaculture farms, 5 to 7. Fishermen, 5 to 7. You notice we say fishers. No, because you might say, well, I want to go up on a boat because I like fishing. No, it's people who fishing for a living. Not people who just like hook to or hoop on a boat by turn F. And nobody like that more than me, but for the next 30 days, I can't do it.
You like a lot of things here.
I love a lot of things, except be responsible for badge. Construction and construction sites, private and commercial. Waste disposal and sanitation companies and auxiliary personnel. 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. No, this crowd will have to open later than the fuel depots will open 5. 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pharmacies, convenience stores, food stores, supermarkets, meat shop, butcher, distributors and factories of carbonated and other beverages, including spirits, excluding potable water and food. Financial institutions, including banks, credit unions, money lending institutions, money transfer institutions, pawn shops. These people who need tech people for going and make sure their business they go correct, bring your tech people in during the day, Hotels, villas, and other rental accommodations. There was a change here as well. The Oversight Committee thought that while hotels should be open, villas and rental accommodation, there should be a qualification. Provided that hotels, villas, and other rental accommodations shall not be open for general business to the public. So you can't go book a hotel within, for the next 30 days, you can go book one hotel that's San Pedro for your hang out for the next 30 days because you don't like where you live for 30 days. You cannot do that. There has been a change. Yesterday you could have do that from what was written here. What has been adjusted now, you can't do that again. And shall only be open for the purposes of maintenance and housekeeping by its employees. Markets, service of takeout, drive-through facility only at restaurants, saloons, diners, and other similar establishments. Food is important, and we want to make sure that people are provided with the food that they like and for what they want to do. International delivery services by international delivery providers such as DHL, Express, Federal Express, Amerijet. Domestic delivery services related strictly to meals, groceries, medical supplies, and equipment. Mechanic shops, garages, and auto stores. Storefront outlets for essential businesses, public utilities companies, water, light, telecommunications. There has been a change, and these next two paragraphs are the biggest things that we have the most misunderstanding about. And once the Governor General signs these things today, signs these amendments today, then places like Mirab and Simon Kwan that are open right now are going to have to be closed or they will be in violation of the law. First one is hardware stores for delivery services only to approved businesses allowed to operate under these regulations. If you are a hardware store, you have to close down. And the only way your customers can get your goods or buy your goods and services is if you are willing to deliver it for them. So they shop off for shit, but you can operate in the background to deliver goods and services to the people who need it.
So you can't have an open storefront.
You cannot have an open storefront. Wholesalers of goods and services directly related to an approved business allowed to operate under these regulations. Wholesalers, now if you provide to pharmacy, convenience store, financial institutions, hotels, markets, FedEx, if you provide wholesale services to these businesses, bakeries, fishers, whatever, the wholesalers shall operate only to supply to an approved business allowed to operate under these regulations by delivery only by such wholesaler, and you shall not be open for business to the general public.
Again, no storefront.
No storefront open.